In honor of Jones Road's first site-wide sale, I thought I would go through my picks for the best and worst products to pick up at Jones Road. Hey everybody, today we are going to talk about Jones Road. When this video is first released, it's going to be the first Jones Road site-wide sale. It's going to be the day that it goes up, November 18th, 2025. And in honor of that site-wide sale, I thought I would go through the products. I have tried every Jones Road product and let you know what you should pick up, what you might not want to pick up. Not everything's a winner. I would also say the Jones Road candle that's behind me is really good. I'll check and see if it's on site. I picked it up in store, but it's fantastic. Okay. First, there's a bunch of holiday collections, the mini miracle balm, the party kit, the mini lip kit, the mini fragrance. I would suggest taking a look at the gift sets because the gift sets contain shades, like this is the mini balm one. These are all shades of the miracle balm that don't exist anywhere else. And they're the mini size, so they're perfect because you really don't think you need the big size of the miracle balm. Balms are great, but they're huge. And I don't use them all the time. I generally wear them in the winter. Also, I think the smaller ones are just easy to, carry around and use. But anyway, so the gift sets are like excellent choices, okay? So that's my first thing. So let's go through all of the products. The Classic Lip is a new lipstick from Jones Road. I have videos, hopefully I'll remember to link them. And the Classic Lip is an excellent satin lip. These are really good products, really good lipsticks, great everyday lipstick. It's $30. This is in the shade Mauve. I have Rosewood and I have Tawny, which I've done videos on. And again, hopefully I'll remember to link those. Mauve is a mauvey pink brown. It's a great shade. I have it on my lips. I think this works on a lot of people, anyone that's from fair to medium. And they have a really comfortable feel. They are satin lipstick. They are lightweight. They're pigmented. They have shea butter and they have vitamin E. So if you dislike either one of those things or are allergic to one of those things, don't get them. But they're really just an easy everyday lipstick that I would highly recommend. Just great for everyday use. The What the Foundation. Now, I did a video on What the Foundation where I stuck a box to my face. The What the Foundation is meant for somebody who has very, very dry skin, dehydrated skin, menopausal skin, to be frank. So what I would say to you is if you don't fit into any of those categories, I think it's going to be too emollient for you. Maybe not, but I think it is. That's just my take. The Miracle Balms, I just talked about them being in the gift sets. There are so many shades now. There are some that are highlights, there's some that are blush, there's some that are tints. In the sets, they have different kinds that are more highlighters or more tinted or more, whatever. One that I have on today is from one of the gift sets that I think I got last year. This is the Cheek Palette. And the shade I have on is the mauve, because I was like, well, let's try to keep mauve and mauve. It's this shade in the middle. And I put it on with a very, very dense brush, and you get sort of a deeper look. I am gonna have a live on November 18th, which is today, the day this video is going up, that if you wanna see all swatches of some of these things, or swatches of any brand that's having sales during Black Friday, if you're watching during Black Friday, week, month, it's gotten bigger now. It used to be a day, guys, not anymore. Anyway, I'll happy to swatch all the colors for you, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, somewhere around 10 different shades. This video isn't meant to go into really all the different shades out there because I've done videos with them. This is more of a which formulas are right for you. And the shades, especially with the Miracle Balms, they're very, even the ones that have more of a color to them, they're not super pigmented. So, don't stress too much about that. The Just Enough Tinted Moisturizer. So this is relatively new to me. I picked this up. I have this in Porcelain, which is not the lightest shade. Porcelain is the second lightest. It's pale with neutral undertones, and I think it's perfect for me. It's not super emollient. In fact, on my skin, it's a tiny bit dry without any primer underneath. I didn't put any moisturizer down because I wanted to see what it would work like without moisturizer. So it's like kind of the polar opposite of the WTF. So maybe you put the WTF down first and then put this on if you're somewhat dry. For me, I would just use a primer that has a moisturizing element, or my Clé de Peau that I usually use, and put that on over it, and it would be great. I think that It creates a really nice finish. It covers everything I want it to cover. It feels really good. Again, it's $44 and it comes in a lot of different shades. So you can figure out what, shade you are. I am, again, porcelain. Then the face pencil. So the face pencil literally is like a concealer stick, a concealer pencil. And mine is in shade 2. So you can see just like along these lines that I'm pretty much like the second shade at lightest. And this can be used for lots of things. You can use it to like define your brows. You can use it to spot correct. It's a really great pencil. It stays on. It'll blend into your skin. It's waxy but creamy at the same time. Easy to use, very easy to carry with you because it's a stick. And it's like one of the best things to like have in your purse just for like a quick touch up. The mascara. The mascara is the one thing that I would tell you, no matter what else you pick up from Jones Road, if you like a dramatic looking lash, pick up the mascara. The mascara is one of the best mascaras on the market. It's a curved brush. It gives you length. It gives you volume. It stays on. It's absolutely amazing. And in fact, I will be picking up 1 or 2 of them during the sale, depending on how much the sale is on the mascaras, because it's up to 20%. They're $28. I have a bunch of open mascaras right now, so I haven't bought another Jones Road. I've gone through 3 of them. It's a great mascara. But again, it's for somebody who wants like a more of a look, because it is a volumizing, it's not subtle, which is interesting because everything else from Jones Road is. But the mascara, honestly, like one of my favorite things ever. So that one I'm gonna probably pick up 2, depending on the how much it's on sale. There's a complexion set that has a number of different things in it. It's 25% off right now, and it has the face pencil, the naturalizer pencil, mini What the foundation, a mini eye cream, and a makeup bag. So if you're looking for like a number of different pieces and you want a mini What the foundation to try, that might be a good way to do it. The neutralizer pencil is a little different than the face pencil. The neutralizer pencil is to correct discoloration. So not a concealer, really a corrector. They're not green or yellow or any of that, but they have like peachy tones or orangey tones or red tones, kind of help correct purple or blue or whatever the color is. I don't actually have a neutralizer pencil, but I did try one, and the shade that I would want to get is the pink, which is a purple, blue, red discoloration. Purple, this is blue. That's what I get in here. I've started to get that very recently. Fair peach would be if I had brown, gray, or green. So if you are my skin tone, but you have more green in your skin, I'd go with the peach. If you have more blue like I do, I'd go with the pink. But the pencil does work really well. It's more of a waxy, creamy pencil. So if your skin is really dry, what I would say is it's made kind of that you have something emollient on your face to kind of blend it in. The lip and cheek stain, which I have somewhere, but I can't find it right now. This is a lip and cheek stain in a stick. I personally don't love this one, but again, this is a little bit more emollient. I think it's a really easy to use product, and it's smaller, it's thinner, so it's easier to use. It's kind of like this width. So if you're just looking for something like, I do think that it works well. I just feel like because it's good for your lips as well. It's very nourishing. Like it glides, and it's very a lightweight color. To me personally, if I'm gonna have the balms, I use the balms for that. I don't want the stick and the balms. And actually I like the balms more because you can do more with them. That's just my take. And as of late, I think the Miracle Balms have become less emollient actually. So I like them far better than they were before. She hasn't said that, but they feel less emollient to me. So anyway, the shimmer face oil. So I did have this. I had to get rid of it because it's an oil and I had it for like a year, and I was like, you know what, I probably should get rid of this. The one that I like is the Cool Rose. It's a dusty pink. It has like an opalescent shimmer. It's actually really beautiful. If you are somebody who likes to put down oil on your face and then put something over it, like even just like the face pencil, just to like spot correct, it is really, really nice. I do actually really like that product. In fact, maybe I'll pick up one of those too. Tinted face powder. So I don't use a lot of powder, but her powders are actually quite good. This is the translucent, this is the white one, and there's, different colors. There's a pink, there's a deeper one, and actually, very nice powder. Like it works extremely well. And when I put on the WTF, if I put this powder over it, it was actually fine. So interestingly enough. So yeah, if you're somebody who wants to have the real emollients of a product like WTF and put the powder on over it, it's not my favorite powder though, but it's if you love Jones Road, and I mean, it's perfectly good. The bronzer. So I technically have two bronzers. The first one is the light tan, which is what I used as a bronzer today. Okay, so it's this bronzy color. It looks exactly like Dior's bronzer in 4. Light tan. It's like identical. It's like the same exact shade. This is a very powdery bronzer. It's relatively sheer in the sense that you can build it up very, very quickly, but it's a great bronzer for somebody who is pale, light-skinned. And then I also have the bronzer in Dusty Rose. Technically, this is a bronzer. However, I use this as blush. So I used this over the Mauve Miracle Balm. And that's one of my favorite blushes of all time because it is a shade that has a lot of brown in it. It's not it's a mauvey, dusty rose, and it looks great, I think, on practically anyone, actually. If you're using it as a bronzer, it obviously is very pink, but if you're using it as blush, it's, I think, fantastic. The best blush, I actually really like their formula. It's very similar to the bronzer, same kind of powdery formula, but they do have ones that have like a shimmer to them. So those are really, really nice if you're somebody who's looking for like just a easy to use powdery blush. They do not accentuate texture, even the ones with the shimmer on them, they don't. The gel liner. So I don't really use gel liner anymore. I have brown and I have black. I've actually done videos with these. Again, I will hopefully remember to put them up. And it's just a really good pot gel liner. I mean, it's really not that, I wish I could, you know, it's not that complicated, but these do really work if you're somebody who likes a gel liner. These will go on very easily. They stay on all day and they're not sticky or, you know, they're excellent. Best pencil, which is their liners. I really like their liners, but these are dry. These are pencils. So if you're somebody who if your eyes are super dry and you really have a problem putting on liner, I really wouldn't suggest these. However, the shade Ivy is one of my favorites. It's a beautiful, beautiful shade. Actually, let me pull that one out. And it's not hard. It's not like a hard pencil, but it's not a soft pencil. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like the Victoria Beckham ones. So it has this like gleam to it. Can you see that? There we go. It really is beautiful on the eye. And in fact, when I went to the opening of the Jones Road store here in Massachusetts and got to meet Bobbi Brown, that's the liner that I use because it's such a beautiful shade. It really is. It has this shimmer that's just stunning. So again, if you're somebody who really doesn't like a pencil, a drier pencil, do not buy them. For most people, unless your eye is super, super dry, I really do think it would. I do think it would work for you. So their eyeshadows, they have single eyeshadows. Every once in a while, they come out with kits that you can buy. I bought this one. This is the version 2.0, which does have the single shadows in a palette, which I love because I like to have just a couple of different shades. And that's what I have on my eye today. There's So Pretty, Smoky Brown, and Dark Brown. The So Pretty is like the sparkly shade, but I also have something on top of that, which I'll talk about in a minute. So the shadows are really pigmented. The shimmers and the mattes, you won't have any problems achieving, you know, a really pigmented look. This is Penny, which is one of my favorite shades. The thing is, they are single shadows, so if you're somebody who really doesn't do a single shadow, you know, it's not going to be your vibe, but the shadows are really good. And my favorite one actually is one that reminds me of an old MAC shade. It's called Chic. And it's just a cream, but it's a really good, like, it's white, but it has, how do I explain this? It's white, but it's like a vanilla white. So it's not like a harsh white. And I use that in my brows to kind of like highlight that and push the eye upward. So I really do like that. The brow pencil. The brow pencil, I have, the only thing I don't like about the brow pencil is that they don't have an auburn. But this is how much I have left of the brow pencil. Just to give you an idea if I like this product, okay? So I have to get another one of these. I just wish they would have an auburn. Because they have an ash, which is a dirty, and they have a dirty blonde, and they have gray. So like, why can't you have auburn? Anyway, this is light brown, and it works really well. If you're somebody who wants like a very defined, very like lines, no, this is not going to do that for you, but it's a waxy pencil that you can just like draw on, push your brows up and go. It has some wax in it, so it's going to hold your brows. Super easy to use. Great great to travel with, like just because you can just throw it on and you don't have to worry about it. Just the sec. There's a lot, I have a lot of these. What they are really is a shimmery shadow, okay? And so they're a single shadow, but they have, you know, a very shimmery look. It's a wash of color. This one is baby pink. And so if I took a brush and just... So it's just a really beautiful wash of color on the eyes. These are super easy to use. I love to use them on on practically anything else that I have. You just sweep them over the eye and they're super easy. A lot of the Jones Road stuff is really easy to use and it's one of the reasons I love it. So Sparkle Wash, the Sparkle Wash I have on my eye today. I was saying I put something else over the shadows. The one that I used was, this is Bronze and Midas. I will show you these two colors really quickly. This is very similar to the Just a Sec. It's just in a wand form. So it's cream, liquid. It dries down pretty quick. That's the only thing I would say. So don't wait too long when you put it on your eyelid. So this is Midas and then we have Bronze. There is a brow gel. I don't own it. I have tried it. It's fine. Like, I mean, I'm not a big brow gel person, to be honest with you. Like, it's fine. I do use some of them, but it's not, you know. Cool Gloss. So the gloss has, and I'm going to double check this because I don't remember if it's peppermint or peppermint. Yeah, natural peppermint. So if you don't like that feel, that peppermint, like warmish, whatever that is, then you won't like it. And so I don't really like it because I don't want peppermint on my lips. Again, that's just me. But the gloss in and of itself is fine. It's not sticky. It melts into your lips. It's very nice. It comes in like 10 different shades. It's in a tube, juicy tube. But the peppermint, it just isn't for me. The lippy stick. Okay, so the lippy stick is like this. This is a special one. This is the one that came in a kit that Jones Road 25, no, Jones Road 5-year anniversary. I was supposed to say she's not around 25. I mean, Bobbi Brown has, but not Jones Road. So lippy sticks are exactly what they sound like. They're a balmy stick for lips. I really like these. I think they're excellent for exactly what you think they are. They're a balmy lipstick. You know, if you're thinking of like cushiony lip balm, they're really nice. They do make your lips feel soft and nourished. There's cocoa butter and plant-based oils in them. And there are orange, spearmint, and lavender. And maybe the reason I like those and I don't like the other ones is because I like spearmint and lavender and I don't like peppermint. I don't know. But again, it's a balm for your lips. It's not, I don't mean to but it's not a necessary thing. Everyday sunscreen is really good. I have it somewhere. Don't know where right now. Shower gel is really nice. It has a lovely, their perfume, which basically smells like you just got out of the shower. Okay, so I don't have this skincare, really. I have the things that I mentioned, but that was it. Fragrances. So they have Brooklyn Shower, and then they have the Jones Road candle, the George candle. I love the George candle. Like, that's a very me scent. It's a boutique hotel, the George, and it has patchouli, neroli, grapefruit, and it's really nice. It's a very cozy scent, but if you don't like those scent notes, then you won't like it. But the fragrances are both very clean, very much like you got out of the shower. Even the Brooklyn one smells like very clean scent. It's not heavy. Light sandalwood, lemony, neroli kind of thing. And like I said, the other one actually is called Shower and it smells like you just got out of the shower. There's a lot of different brushes. I have tried the brushes and actually think they're fine. They're not my favorite brushes though, guys. I mean, I would not say go out and, you know, get a Jones Road brush. I think there's better brushes out there. The hoodie and the classic crew and the classic tees and all of those things, I actually have the hoodie and the roadie long sleeved shirt, which they're actually really comfortable and I like them. And because I wear a lot of Jones Road, I like the brand. I've been a fan of Bobbi Brown's for a long time. So that is every single product that Jones Road has. The sale will be up when this video is up and it's up to 20% off site-wide, as I said. If you have any questions or you want swatches or anything like that specifically, like I said, I will make sure I have the videos linked, hopefully, and I'll have a live. Of course, if you're watching this long after it was recorded, it won't be applicable, but you know, you can pick up Jones Road anytime. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you in another video really soon.